Hello and welcome to the camera calibration lesson. So we have a few things here to go over, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first option we have right here is called process. And if you click on it, you're going to see 4 different versions. We have 2003, 2010, 2012, and current versions 1 through 4. So what do these versions actually mean? And which one should we choose? Well, these are just basically algorithms used by ACR in order to manipulate or edit your particular image, and it also provides different tools. If we select version 1, take a look at the basic panel, and we can see that the tools available here are different versus version 4, which gives us different types of tools. So which one should you use? Well, I recommend using the most recent algorithm for best results and for the most current tools available. If you have an older image that was processed with a different version, then when you reload that image in ACR, it's automatically going to select that version. So you then have the option to select the most recent version in order to use the most recent tools and algorithms to edit that particular image. Any new images you bring into ACR that have yet to be processed will automatically receive version 4, so you don't have to worry about that too much. But it doesn't hurt to make sure that that is set, and you can actually add this to your develop preset that you use to batch process your lens correction and your tone curve, which we're going to do here very shortly in an upcoming lesson. All right, so next we have camera profile, and a camera profile is kind of like a develop preset. It affects how your image looks based on the profile you select. Now, most cameras will allow you to make a camera profile selection in camera. Then when you bring that file into ACR, you have the option to change that camera profile if you shoot in RAW. Right now we have a JPEG image selected, and if I click on this right here, you can see there's no other camera profiles to select because it's been automatically embedded in the file. But if I choose a RAW file, we can then see that the name of the camera profile is Adobe Standard. So this is what was selected in camera at the time of the shoot. But if I want to change that camera profile, I can click on this and I will get a list of different camera profiles. And by selecting a different profile, the image will change based on that camera profile or that editing preset. So if I switch from landscape to neutral, we can see that the image is going to change again. And portrait again will give us something completely different, as well as standard and vivid. So you may want to start with one of these particular camera profiles in camera, and if you shoot RAW, you may decide you want to change that later on. That gives you more control and freedom over editing your images versus JPEG files, whereas whatever you choose in camera, that's what you get. All right, so let's say you go through all the different camera profiles and you find you don't like any of them. There's just something about each one that's just not quite right. Well, you can use these sliders down here to fine-tune your own camera profile, and then you can save that camera profile and add it to your develop preset to batch process all your images. We're not going to go into detail how to do that because we actually need another tool in order to make that camera profile. So that's it for the camera calibration. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to create your own develop presets.